Shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praise, all honor, and all glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Makakwadash. Double honor to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Peace, blessings, and salutations to the hopeful elect. Coming at you with another lesson. I want to entitle this lesson, the Motb, What If Some Did Not Believe? Now, if you haven't heard, the Motb, which is the mark of the beast, it's the RFID C-hip, okay, that thing, that device that they want to put inside you, either in your hand or in your forehead. Also, without it, you won't be able to buy or sell. Well, this is prophecy, okay? The Lord said the Motb is coming out, and certain people are going to take it and be destroyed. And others who are of the elect of Israel, will not take it, okay, and will have salvation. So this is a very, very serious prophecy. That's why we always bring it out. We're always talking about the Motb and how serious it is, because it's going to affect the entire world. Now, I got some video clips, okay, to further prove that this thing is setting up all over the world. Motb, everything is the foundation, or the setup for this thing has been rolling out, and it's going to be all digital. All digital. How else are you going to be linked, okay, to that RFID C-hip if it's not a digital system? So that means this paper money is going to go away. This dollar is going to crash. Now let's get some clips. This is the first one. This one right here.
Columbiana County coverage now, and East Palestine is known as the place to be. It's way ahead of the curve on a program to provide better treatment for anyone in the event of an emergency. I learned how it works and how it could help everyone in East Palestine. MyID provides quick medical information for emergency responders. Darlene Chapman is the outreach coordinator for this project, and she's an EMT.
If they're in a situation where they can't tell us, or they don't have any family around, this is something that would make my life easier.
MyID works by taking a camera phone and pointing it at a QR code. It provides valuable medical information such as allergies, breathing difficulties, or other conditions, so you get proper treatment and care.
If anybody sees the QR code, you'll be able to scan this and get the information. So it helps that person, not necessarily just here, but anywhere in the nation.
There are a few options for MyID: a bracelet, key fob, necklace, or attachment on your watch band. You can choose the one which fits your lifestyle best. That's up to you. Orders will start in January. The fire department has already collected $5,000 in donations to help.
That's our ultimate goal. We want to be able to give this for free to the citizens and provide them with that extra layer of care so that we can better treat them.
The offer includes Unity Township, which is served by the East Palestine Fire Department. These items cost around $20 each. You can even buy it for yourself. The fire department, Columbiana County coverage now. And
as you can see, okay, this band that they're talking about with this QR code is what you call gradualism. Okay, gradualism. 1 minute you're wearing it around your wrist or putting it on your watch. 1 minute is something, okay, that's not inside of you that they can scan, okay, with all your information. They got all your medical information on this thing. This is just gradualism, okay, gradualism, getting people ready to take that C-hip, okay, that implantable, that thing that they want to put inside of you, okay. People will be saying, hey, look, I already got this, so I might as well get this too. So it's all gradualism. Now let's get this next video clip.
Well, I'm at Walmart, Rockland, Ontario. Look what they're installing. Look what they're installing on the sensors are in, fellas. Yeah, sensors are in. This section here, there's no doors. They've just installed doors, and they have sensors everywhere. Look, see? sensor is going right there. That's where it's going. Check, I'll show you the, there, see? There's a beep boop machine. No beep boop, no door. You don't do beep boop, door don't open. Most people don't know what's coming. Fucking idiots.
Hey, so as you can see, this is all linked into this digital network, this digital system, to where you're going to have this guy say, you're going to have to scan, some type of scan to get access to this thing, some type of digital access. Okay, this all links into the RFID CHIP, okay, which is the Motb. And people need to understand that this is being set up all over the world. And they're gradually putting up these systems and setting it up in place. And as you can see in that video, other people in the video, besides the guy who did this, who recorded this, they would just seem pretty normal, like nothing is going on. Okay, a lot of people are going to get caught off guard. But we thank the Lord, Yahweh Shem Yahshua, he's put us on to this major prophecy, and we understand that it is not for us, okay? This devil want to put this thing in everybody. He's ultimately looking for full control. Now, let's get this next video.
When the collapse comes, the FDIC admits that they will send out an announcement. So get ready for this. They admit they will send out an announcement and they will tell us not to use money. This is how that's going to go down. They tell us that they plan on telling us on a Friday night. See if you can guess why they would tell us on a Friday night that the banking system has collapsed.
There are a lot of things we've been thinking about, and what we want to hear from you today is what you think what the priorities would be in order to go about setting expectations appropriately in public about how we would execute Title II. So that if and when we do have to have that announcement on Friday night, ideally Friday night, that people are in a position to receive it, understand it, and say, yeah, that works. And we can see how this will happen. Of course, there will be doubters, but there's a lot of things going on.
So Friday night, of course, the banking system is closed. So people all weekend can just be at home freaking out because, oh, wait a minute, I just lost, what's going to happen with my money? Yeah. My bank's going, like, we're in this economic, just, what the hell are you going to do about my money? It's gone. They're admitting, like, this is coming. When the collapse comes, the FDIC admits that they will send out.
So, hey, it very well could go down like this. It could go down like this to where things, this banking or this dollar, this crashes, and then instantly you come back on a Monday and they got this new digital CBD system set up because we already know they're preparing for it in the background. They're setting it up. So when this dollar falls, it's going to catch a lot of people off guard. They're thinking that they're always going to be able to just use these dollars. Okay, with these dollars, they already got plans to get rid of this thing. Okay, this dollar is going to crash and it's going to become a digital system, which is going to be linked into that RFID CHIP. Let's get this next video clip.
Have joined forces with the BIS Innovation Hub Nordic Centre in Project Icebreaker, which aims to explore how retail CBDC systems can be linked together to enable efficient international payments. Project Icebreaker is exploring a specific model linking national retail CBDC systems together. The Icebreaker Hub routes payments and allows national CBDC systems to talk to each other, despite being based on different technologies. In this project, different distributed ledger technologies used by each country for their proof of concept CBDC systems were connected to the Icebreaker Hub. Let's see how this works.
Watch.
Say Alice in Stockholm wants to send money to Noah in Tel Aviv to pay for a camera she bought online. When she enters Noah's payment address and the amount into her mobile app, the Icebreaker Hub helps her find the best available exchange rate. This is calculated from the rates foreign exchange providers submit to the Icebreaker Hub. Alice's payment is then broken down into two payments.
Watch.
One in Swedish e-krona to a foreign exchange provider in Sweden, and another in Israeli digital shekels from the foreign
Bridge
exchange
currency
provider in Israel to Noah. These two payments are coordinated using a form of digital escrow known as a hash time locked contract, HTLC. The payment from Alice to the foreign exchange provider will only be released if the foreign exchange provider has paid Noah. If no foreign exchange provider can exchange Swedish krona for
Bridge
Israeli
currency.
digital shekels, the Icebreaker Hub will find a bridge currency, for example, Norwegian krona, that can be exchanged for.
How much more proof do you need? How much more proof do you need? They're setting up a digital currency system. And this video is talking about the BRICS nations, which consists of Russia, Brazil, India, China, and Saudi Arabia is added in there, and then a lot more nations, okay, that are going to be included in this system. And it's going to be all linked all around the world digitally. All monies and transactions is going to be digital. And what is that links to? That digital RFID CHIP. Let's get this next clip.
Knows the dollar is finished. I mean, honest to God, if I could speak about maybe something I've heard at some point, maybe from something reputable, maybe not, you never know. I'm just going to throw something out there that I heard, that the BRIC nations want off the dollar, and they're going to do it August 1st of this year. So they have their own version of the SWIFT system, an international payment system that will run everything but the dollar. And joining that list is Saudi Arabia. This is big. China's on that list. Russia's on that list. Brazil is on that list. You know, Thailand's on that list. There's a lot of countries that are tired of the dollar and they want off.
But the thing with these countries getting off the dollar is they're not going to a new paper currency system. They're going to a digital currency system, okay, where everything is going to be digital. None of these countries are going to be using cash or paper anymore. It's going to be a complete digital system linked into that RFID CHIP. Let's get this next video, last video, then we get some scriptures.
Countries are in some stage of developing a central bank digital currency, otherwise known as a CBDC. They're coming to your country soon, and here's why that's a big deal. A CBDC is digital cash like crypto, but it's controlled and programmed centrally by your government. But what's wrong with money right now? The system's outdated. The requirements to just open a bank account leave tons of people without one. And once you do, you have to pay the bank for storing your money. If you want to move that money, it takes 2 to 3 days because they have to verify the money in your account. With a CBDC, money is all controlled under one institution, so it's like currency in a video game. So transfers, taxes, and stimulus checks would all be programmable. That sounds nice. Yeah, but because the government would now have the power to track, delete, and create money instantly, people are worried. Eventually, the government could implement monetary policy that's good for the economy but terrible for you. For example, they could stimulate the economy by putting expiration dates on the money in our accounts, so we have to go out and spend it on things before a certain date. If you do something the government doesn't like protesting, they could automatically fine you, freeze your account, or shut you out of the system completely. Also, large corporations could pressure the government to censor use of the currency on certain products while heavily promoting theirs. But what do you think?
As you can see, ultimately it's about control. Okay, this devil wants full control of all the people. And one of the ways he's going to do that is they talked about how hard it is to open up a regular bank account. Well, you best believe they're going to make it easy, okay, to get hooked up with that RFID CHIP and be put in that system, okay? That's the system that they're setting up. That's the system that's going to be rolling out. And if you're not aware and you don't know what's going on, you're just going to fall right into it. Now, another thing she said is that they're going to be able to control, okay, that you have to spend it. If you don't spend it by a certain date, then it just expires. So that takes away your control and that gives them full control. Also, what if you protesting or you saying something against the government or whoever that they don't like? They can just shut you off, shut your chip out, shut it out of the system, shut you out of the system, and then you're done. Once you're shut out of the system, you're hit, okay? You've been broken, okay? One of the major laws of the Lord, which is not to take the RFID CHIP. And you know what's going to happen with that. We're going to get some scriptures because the Lord has a serious okay, ultimate judgment for those who take the RFID CHIP. Now let's get some scriptures. Let's start out in the book of Habakkuk. This is the book of Habakkuk, chapter 2. Let's start at the top. Habakkuk chapter 2 and verse 1. I will stand upon my watch. I will stand upon my watch and set me upon the tower. I will watch to see what he will say unto me and what I will answer when I am reproved. So the Lord has always set up prophets, and we're standing on our watch. That's why we do these videos. That's why we out in the highways and byways. We're warning the people. Okay, exactly what's about to happen before it happened through these prophecies. And this RFID CHIP, the Motb, is a major prophecy. It says, and the Lord, Yahweh Shem Yahshua, answered me and said, write the vision and make it plain upon tables, that he may run that readeth it. And that's the vision is the prophecies. We're making it crystal clear. We got videos. We're telling you what's going on in the world, and we linking it up with these prophecies. Everything that's going on in the world right now with this digital system is leading to the Motb. We're making it plain. If you can't get it, it's just not meant for you to understand it. You want to believe it's something else, you go ahead and do that. It says, verse 3, for the vision is yet for an appointed time, but in the end it shall speak and not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come, it will not tarry. Every single prophecy, okay, that the Lord has spoken through his prophets, either has already come to pass, is coming to pass, and will come to pass. His words will not come back void. So all of these prophecies are coming to pass, including the Motb, and there's nothing anyone can do to stop it. Now, let's go to the book of St. Matthew. This is the book of St. Matthew, chapter 5 and verse 18. Let's get that again. St. Matthew, chapter 5 and 18. This is Yahweh Shai speaking. Verily I say unto you, meaning surely I say unto you, till heaven and earth pass, one jot or one tittle shall in no wise pass from the law to all be fulfilled. And heaven and earth, okay, will not pass. So he's basically telling you every prophecy, everything that is written in these scriptures, all of the prophecies are going to come to pass. All the prophecies will be fulfilled. So if you're thinking there is no Motb, there is no mark of the beast coming out, okay, there is no CHIP coming, you're sadly mistaken, because it is definitely coming. This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 33 and 6, a scripture we bring out all the time, but it's very, very important. Isaiah 33 and 6, and wisdom and knowledge will be the stability of thy times, and the strength of salvation. This wisdom, this knowledge, this understanding of these scriptures, these prophecies, and what is going on and what's happening and why it's happening, this knowledge is going to prove very, very beneficial to the ones who have it and the ones who are hearing it. Okay, because faith cometh by hearing, and hearing of the word of the Most High. You best believe that all of these videos, okay, and all of this speaking about the Motb is resonating with the elect. It's strengthening us. It's letting us know through faith, we're not going to take this thing. Lord willing, we're not going to take this thing, because this Motb is going to lead to your destruction if you do take it. It says, in the strength of salvation. You can't have you can't get the RFID CHIP and be beamed up on a chariot. These chariots that people are seeing all over the world right now, these chariots are our salvation. They're coming to deliver the elect. They're going to destroy this nation, okay, this world, this current kingdom, this current rulership, and they're going to deliver the elect. It says the fear of the Lord Yahweh Shem Shai is his treasure. You best believe if you are of the elect, you fear the Most High because he put it in your spirit. A lot of people out here do not fear the Lord. Okay, and if you don't fear the Lord, you're in a bad situation. That's a bad, terrible situation to be in. Ones who fear the Lord is set up for salvation. Now, let's go to the book of Proverbs. This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 1 and verse 7. Proverbs 1 and 7. It says, the fear of the Lord Yahweh Shem Shai is the beginning of knowledge. See, that's how it all links in. The Lord not finna give you no knowledge, the real true knowledge and understanding and wisdom that you need if you don't fear him. This says the fear of the Lord Yahweh Shem Shai is the beginning of knowledge. You don't have no real true knowledge, something that's going to save you, something that's going to lead you to salvation, if you do not fear the Lord Yahweh Shem Shai. But fools despise wisdom and instruction. Those fools don't fear the Lord. Those fools do not fear the Lord Yahweh Shem Shai. They despise this wisdom, this information that we're putting out, this critical, most important information. Some will hear, okay? Some will forbear. Whether they hear or forbear, we're putting it out there. Okay, the elect is going to heed these words. It's going to understand, okay, what the Motb is, the RFID hip, and they're going to avoid it. They're not going to take it. They're going to have faith to go along with it because they were set before the foundation of the world to have salvation. Now, let's go to the book of Amos. This is the book of Amos, chapter 3 and verse 7, right to the point. Surely the Lord Yahweh Shem Shai power will do nothing, but he revealeth his secret unto his servants, the prophets. The secrets are the prophecies, okay? He's revealed it to his prophets. And what do? We put it out there, okay? Thus saith the Lord. The Lord, he always puts his prophets out there at the end of a kingdom. At the end of a kingdom, he puts the prophets out there, and they're telling you, okay? We're telling you what's about to happen before it happens. And we're telling you that this current rulership, this current kingdom, this setup right now, this beast system is getting ready to fall. And it's getting ready to fall hard, okay? During World War III, and when Yahweh Shai and the host of angels come back to put this place down forever, okay? This kingdom, as you see it now, is getting ready to be destroyed, this wicked rulership. And then the kingdom of heaven will be set up, and we're going to rule in righteousness. Now, let's get this in Romans, because all these prophecies, every prophecy that, like I said, that the Lord has, either has come to pass, is coming to pass, or will come to pass. His words, like I said, does not come back void. And so this word is going being preached throughout the entire world. Jakes is waking up over the entire world as it is prophesied. You know, the Lord, he has his prophets out there. We're preaching and teaching. It's being pushed through the internet. It's being pushed on the highways and byways. We're telling you about the wars and rumors of wars, that these will be things, the uproars of the people, the earthquakes in diverse places, the floods, the droughts, okay? The hurricanes, all this bad weather. This is all linked to the prophecies of the Lord. Okay, these are things that the Lord said will be happening in the last days, along with the elect, okay, being sealed. This word is going out to condemn. This word is going out to seal his elect, okay? And the Lord is sealing his elect. They're going to hear this word. It's going to resonate with the elect, and they're going to be sealed. And this Motb, we keep telling you, this Motb is right around the corner, okay? The Motb is coming out, okay? All the things that we've been teaching is going to happen. Brothers are going to be getting spiritual power, doing all kinds of miracles. We're going to need divine intervention okay, and the troubles that are coming. Jacob's trouble is coming, okay, a time on earth that there's never been. Hey, and at the end of the day, the Lord said, this devil, he's going to come down with great wrath because he knoweth that he has but a short time. This devil going to come out with this Motb. This thing is going to come and it's going to be made mandatory. So this is a very, very serious prophecy that, hey, you cannot get wrong. This is the book of Romans, chapter 3 and verse 3. Romans 3 and 3. It says, for what if some did not believe? Shall their unbelief make the faith of the Most High without effect? So what if you don't believe? What if you don't believe? What if you say you don't believe? What if you say the Motb is sin or embargo? Okay, what if you say it's a picture of Caesar Borgia? What if you just don't believe at all? What if you just don't want to hear it? Does that make these prophecies not going to come to pass? As if the prophecies are going to stop or something? These prophecies are going to come to pass whether you believe it or not. It says, the Most High forbid, yea, let the Most High be true, and every man a liar, as it is written, thou mightest be justified in thy sayings, and mightiest overcome when thou art judged. So we're going to be justified, okay? We understand that the Motb is the RFID chip. We're not teaching you something other than what it is. Okay, anybody on the other side of that, anybody who's teaching that the RFID chip is not the Motb, the Lord is going to destroy you. Okay, that's a major, major serious prophecy that you're teaching the people that is basically a false doctrine. It is not the truth. Now, let's go to the book of 2nd Esdras. This is the book of 2nd Esdras, chapter 15. Start at the top. This is the book of 2nd Esdras, chapter 15 and verse 1. Behold, speak thou in the ears of my people the words of prophecy, which I will put in thy mouth, saith the Lord Yahweh Shem Shai. The way he's always done it. He set up his men, his prophets. He tell us to speak the words, okay, that he puts in our mouths or in our minds to speak. And that's exactly what we're doing. We're speaking the word of the Lord. And through his prophecies, we're warning the people of what's about to happen. Before it happened, the Motb is coming. Jacob's trouble is coming. World War III is coming. Yahweh Shai is coming back. It says, and cause them to be written in paper. It says, and cause them to be written in paper, for they are faithful and true. And as I always say, there's no such thing as two truths. It's only one truth. Okay, if you say 2 + 2 is 4, and somebody say it's something else, it's 8 or 9 or whatever, one is going to be proven to be true, one is going to be proven to be false. It's only one truth. And you got to get this truth. It says, fear not the imaginations against thee. Let not the incredulity of them trouble thee that speak against thee. So if you got people who just don't want to believe, they just don't want to hearken to this word, they just want to ignore it, hey, don't let that trouble you. Just keep pushing on, continue to believe and understand what's going on through these prophecies, because it's going to lead to salvation. And for them, it's going to lead to their destruction. It says, for all the unfaithful shall die in their unfaithfulness. See? So what if you don't believe? You're going to die in your unfaithfulness. This thing is about faith. This thing is about believing in the words of the Lord Yahweh Shem Shai. You believe, hey, that's a blessing for you. If you don't believe, you're going to die in your unfaithfulness. Now, let's go to the book of John. Let's go to the book of St. John, chapter 15 and 22. St. John 15 and 22. if I had not come and spoken unto them, Yahweh speaking, they had not sinned. But now they have no cloak for their sin. Many, many videos have gone out on the Motb, okay? The RFID hip telling you exactly what it is, that device they want to put in you, either in your hand or your forehead. You're not going to have no cloak for your sin, okay? You take that thing, you're not going to be able to say, oh, I didn't know, I didn't hear about it. You know, it's all new to me. No, the Lord is making sure everybody knows you will not have any cloak for your sin, and you're going to be burning in that lake of fire for taking this thing. Now, let's go to the book of Revelation. Let's get to prophecies, and we'll close out. This is the book of Revelation, chapter 13 and 16. It says, and he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads. So this prophecy is about to happen. Okay, the ones who ruling right now, they want everybody C-hipped. Okay, they want everybody to get that mark. Okay, they want everybody to try to receive this thing in their hand or in their foreheads. Okay, this thing is linked up to their system, and ultimately they want total control of the people. They want to be like the Most High. Verse 17, and that no man might buy nor sell, save he had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. So they want everybody to be C-hipped. Why? Because they want full control. They want to be able to control what you buy, when you buy it, how much you could buy. Okay, they're going to be able to control all of that through this system that they're setting up. Okay, this digital system. You don't have it, you're not in the system. You won't be able to buy or sell. They don't like something that you're doing, they cut you off. It's all about total control, and that's what this devil wants. Now, let's go to the book of Revelation, chapter 14, and verse 9. This is the book of Revelation, chapter 14, and verse 9. And the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast and his image and receive his mark in his forehead or in his hand, the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of the Most High, which is poured out without mixture into the cup of his indignation. Hey, that's talking about the Most High's righteous anger, okay? He is going to pour out wrath on all the people who take their RFID C-hip. And it says, and he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels and in the presence of the Lamb. And that Lamb is talking about Yahweh Shai. Okay? You're going to be burning in that lake of fire, which is going to be caused by that thermonuclear, okay, destruction from these missiles that's going to be launched. And it's going to be like a lake of fire. You're going to look down from an aerial view. Lord willing, we're up on those chariots, and we're going to see this place burning, okay, in that thermonuclear fire destruction, which is the lake of fire. All who take this thing, you're going to be burning in that fire, and you're going to be tormented in that fire. It says, verse 11, and the smoke of their torment ascended up forever and ever, and they had no rest day nor night, who worshiped the beast and his image, and whoever receiveth the mark of his name. And it's written, okay, there are ones of the elect who are going to be beheaded for the testimony of Yahweh Shai, and who will not take this mark. They're going to refuse this mark unto death. Okay? So this thing is very, very, very serious. Anybody teaching you that it's not the RFID C-hip, they definitely going to pay a severe judgment from the Lord Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai. Now, let's go to Romans. This is the book of Romans, chapter 13, and verse 11. Romans chapter 13 and 11. It says, and that knowing the time, it is high time to awake out of sleep, for now is our salvation nearer than what we believe. And we've been telling you, this MOTB, okay, the RFID hip, this is a major, major prophecy. This is an end time prophecy. This is going to go down. This is going to be made mandatory before our Lord Yahushua comes back with the host of angels, okay? Before he brings an end to this thing and before he beams up his elect for deliverance, okay, out of this destruction. So it's high time for all of our people, particularly the elect, because only the elect is going to hear this word. It's going to resonate with them. But all of our people who are not of the elect, they're not going to heed this word. They're going to take this devil's mark and be destroyed. Now let's close out here in the book of Revelation, chapter 3, verse 10. Book of Revelation, chapter 3 and verse 10, it says, and this is what's going to happen with the elect of Israel, because thou hast kept the word of my patience, keeping this word, okay, following the law, statutes, and commandments to the best of your ability, believing in these words, believing in the scriptures, the true understanding, and definitely believing in these prophecies, and believing in the Lord Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai, calling on the names Yahweh and Yahushai. I will also keep thee from the hour of temptation. What is the hour of temptation? When they make this RFID hip mandatory. When the MOTB comes out and it's made mandatory, that's the hour of temptation. It says, which shall come upon all the world to try them which dwell upon the earth. So this is a major, major test. Who's going to take it? Who's not going to take it? It's all coming down to that. As a matter of fact, it's already written who's going to take it. That's why we remain humble, okay? We know the Lord Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua is in control, okay? He's in control of it all. He already knows who's going to take the RFID hip. He already knows who's not going to take it. Lord willing, we're of that number. We're of that election who will not take this devil's mark. Verse 11, behold, I come quickly. Hold fast which thou hast, that no man take thy crown. No man take that crown. So the Lord is getting ready to come back to deliver his elect. And this RFID hip, the MOTB, is going to come out. And it's really, really close. The systems are already being set up all over the entire world. This paper system, these dollars, is going away. And if you can't see that, it's just not meant for you. Okay, because the elect is going to heed this word. They're going to believe in the Lord Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai, and they're not going to take this mark. Okay, they're not going to take the MOTB. And with that, I hope that you were edified by this lesson. This has been the MOTB for what if some did not believe. I want to give all praise, all honor, and all glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Makakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Peace, blessings, and salutations to the hopeful elect. Shalom.